Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Um, so I am here recording today. I have been thinking about doing this for quite a while, and I'm sorry that it's taken me such a long time, but I feel that there are quite a few things that the Lord has revealed to me in dreams and visions, and I feel a sense of urgency to share this with the brethren. I definitely think that we are in the end times, like we're in the last days. So I want to share all this so that you may prepare yourself if you're listening. By no means am I saying that I know everything or or just, I don't know, like making myself more, I don't know how to say it. I just want to share. That's all. And I'm sharing because, like I said, I do feel there's a sense of urgency, and I feel that we are in the last days and we have to prepare. Of course, we need to prepare physically, but most importantly, we have to prepare spiritually. I'm sorry that I'm only recording, that I'm not showing my face, and that's because I don't want any negative attention. I'm not here to seek any attention at all. I just want to relay the warnings, the information that has been given to me. I am going to start out today with a dream that I had back in June of 2019. And I will continue to record the dreams as I get the opportunity. I'll continue to record them, and I'll record them until like the most current one, because I've had the dreams that I've had lately are a little more revealing, a little more urgent, definitely warnings of things that are coming. So let's start out with June 22nd of 2019. On this night, I had a dream that I was in the living room of my house, and I heard something like airplanes flying very low around the house. And I was at home with my sister. We were in the kitchen, and she could also hear these noises that were going on outside. And it was nighttime, and so we both decided to go outside and check out what was going on. And we went to the backyard, and we looked up at the sky, and there were airplanes, but they were flying very uniformly, I guess, or like very organized, right next to each other. And there were so many of them. And in the dream, I got a little scared. One of the airplanes started to come down towards us, and it was descending into our backyard. And as it was coming down, I noticed that it wasn't an airplane. It was a very small drone. And the drone was carrying like a see-through container, or like a see-through um, tube with fruits and vegetables in it. And at first, the tube, or like the container where the food was in, it looked like a nuclear bomb or like a missile. But it turns out, as I could see it clearly, it was actually just a container with food. Um, this container and the drone also came with a set of headphones. So, what I did is, as the food was descending, I grabbed the headphones, connected them to the drone, because I guess I knew that the drone had a message that was the reason for the headphones. So I went ahead and connected the headphones to the drone, and there was a message in like the voice of a robot woman. And the message that this robot said was something like, "People of Earth, we are preparing you for the mark of the beast, which will take place in about 10 years. We need to depopulate the world, so please eat this." Basically, in the dream, I got the sense that the food was tampered with, or it was poisoned, and this is what is being given to people. Um, Basically, for them to die, to exactly what the message said, to depopulate the earth. Um, Another thing that almost made it that was almost clear to me in the dream was that the food that was in this container was also hinting at those pre-cooked, already prepared foods that are out there, to save people time. Buy this, and you just, all you have to do is warm it up or something. um that's also the feeling that I got when I saw the food. And that was the feeling that I got in the dream, that it was also referring to that food, those processed, prepared, already cooked foods. So, meaning they have been tampered with, they have been poisoned, and they are killing people slowly through those foods. Um, okay, so yes, the message was, and this was back in 2019 when I had the dream. The message that I heard from the drone said, "We're preparing you for the mark of the beast, which will take place in about 10 years. We need to depopulate the world, so eat this." I in the dream I brought the vegetables back in the house, and I noticed that the container had some sort of writing on it. And when I looked closely at the writing, it was actually and I hope not to offend anyone if I'm saying this wrong. I apologize. It had like Asian characters, like Asian writing, but just the characters. Um, Also, when the drone said, "We're preparing you for the mark of the beast," when she said the mark of the beast, her voice was it was very low and very like mean, like very menacing. Like, we're preparing you for the mark of the beast. It was like she emphasized that, but it was in a um, menacing type of way. Um, in the dream, the drones coming with the food also meant that the world leaders weren't hiding the truth anymore. Like, they were just trying to get rid of people. They were trying to prepare everything for the antichrist and for the mark, and they just didn't care. Just, basically just eat the stuff, die, and that's it. Like, they didn't even care to hide it anymore. I saw that some people's eyes were opening up to the truth. um I also caught a glimpse of a kid that was like in the backyard. For some reason he was just there playing, and he was in the backyard listening to the recording. And even though the um the drone was very clear on the message, the boy was just unaware of what was going on. Like, he didn't realize what that meant. He was just carelessly playing outside, and it wasn't really paying attention to anything. Just, he was just being a kid. He was a bit older, though. He was more of an adolescent. Um, and in the dream, him being careless and being completely unaware of what was going on represented the people who are asleep, and they are conditioned, and also they have little knowledge or no fear of God. When I brought the tube in the house, I went in the living room, and I thought that we couldn't stay there because it almost felt like the antichrist was coming and people were going to be killed. um I also went back in the house and I said, Lord, I don't want to die. um I don't want to be killed by the antichrist, but I also don't want to be here and punished with these evil people. What am I going to do? So I sat on the couch and I started sobbing, and my lips and my chin were quivering as realization was starting to hit me of what was about to happen. And my sister came running to me to find out what was going on, and she saw my expression. And with this fearful look, she asked me, "Is it happening?" Like, she already knew what was going on. She asked me, "Is it happening? How long do we have?" That's what she asked. I shook my head yes, and I told her in about 10 years. And she looked really sad. And I just looked at her and told her how much I loved her. Um, and that was the whole dream. Now, this one is not as This one doesn't have the disasters, the natural disasters, and some of the things that I have seen. But I felt it was pretty important um, to share the food that was being given to people that was contaminated to kill people. And also because of the message that the drone um, was giving out. So yes, it was a little scary. I would say, pray about it. If you come across this, then if the Lord tells you maybe something a little bit differently, or maybe you can translate it a little bit differently, please let me know. um I would like to know what your thoughts are. And please share if you see that it's of importance. um Please share with your friends and your family. um this is the very reason why I created the channel, is because I wanted to share this with everyone, especially with the church, so that we prepare and we know um, what's going on. Um, I hope that you will be blessed, you and your family and your friends, in your home, your work as well. Um, I hope that you will find Christ if you have not. We are in the last days. I do believe that with my whole heart, and we will definitely be seeing our Lord soon. I do believe that. Thank you so much for listening, and please stay tuned. I'll continue to upload the other dreams that I've had so far. Thank you so much, and God bless.